Hello and welcome to the New Way to Shop. We've got a great show for you today. We're filming here today at my salon in the UK, and we have got a weave wig special. So if you like your weaves and you like your wigs, we're going to have a great show for you today. So come inside, let's go and take a look. If you haven't seen the show before, it's dead easy. All you do is dial the number on the screen. We're talking wigs, we're talking weaves. And today we have Mr. with us, and she's going to be demoing some wigs for us. But firstly, let me welcome Latoya, who's going to be giving us a hand. Hi Latoya.
Hi Sharon.
Basically, what we're going to be doing is, through the show, we're going to be showing you our range of wigs, which are very, very cheap. You can't get cheaper than this. Fantastic quality and a great, great price. So basically, what I'm going to do now is just demo this wig for you. Now, basically, if you find the front of the wig, just pop it on like so. Now, Latoya essentially sells the wigs, don't you?
That's right, yes.
So I'm going to be asking you some questions now. How do people at home get hold of a wig?
Well, it's very simple. They have to dial the number on the screen.
Okay.
They see a wig they like, pick up the phone, dial it, call us, and, we'll send you the wig.
It's easy, isn't it?
Very
as
easy.
Simple
very
as that.
easy.
And it's a secure PayPal site, so all payments are secure.
That is correct. That is correct. So basically, when they see the wig, this one is called Stacy. So, they'll just call and say, "Oh, I want to buy Stacy on the Loving Wood sir."
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll send it to them.
And doesn't it look great? I mean, the quality of these wigs is amazing, isn't it? I mean, they're tangle free. You just have to rustle your fingers through them or brush them essentially.
Exactly. You want to do a demo on that?
Yeah, I will do. And they're really easy. Look how easy the brush goes.
Yeah, they're tangle free. They're actually made of canacolin fiber, which is one of the highest quality fibers. Very, very close to the human hair, actually.
Yes.
So for people who actually don't like to wear human hair, wigs, you can use these particular wigs, and they will last you much, much longer than the human hairs, and they're actually much, much easier to take care of as well than the human hair, because of the way you look after them.
And what about washing and things like that? I mean, are they quite easy to wash?
Very, very much, very simple. When you finished washing it, you air dry it. Some people, hang it on top of a doorknob. Any which way where you can just hang it for it to.
Let's have a look at another one, shall
exactly.
we?
So this one.
Let's swap this one over.
It's called Tracy. This is a black
Hello,
colour.
Tracy.
Yeah. From the hood.
Tracy from the block. Right, okay, let's pop this one on.
Yeah, so this is the black one that we have. It also has a fringe and a bit of a curl as well.
Wow, I like that.
Slightly longer, than the one previous. So this is about 20 inches long.
Yeah.
Same quality as usual. As we always have on the New Way to Shop. We'll always tell you the things that we have are always of very good value.
And look at that, my fingers just go straight through that.
Yeah. And
it's lovely.
I have to emphasize this. These kind of wigs, you won't get them in the shops for the prices that we have at the moment. $19.99, would you believe?
Wow.
Fantastic price for this length hair. Normally in the shops, you're looking at about £35, £40 for these types of wigs. Sorry. On the New Way to Shop, £19.
That's a bargain, isn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, for a quick look, a quick style, you're going out at the weekend, I can just imagine putting one of these on, and the great thing about wigs is you're not damaging your own hair because your hair is actually underneath being protected. So that's lovely. I love that one.
Yeah, and then the last one that we actually have at the moment is this blondish brownish kind of wig as well. So we're trying to give people a
variety of colour.
Exactly. Not everybody wants the same colours. And this one is slightly longer than the other one. You're looking at about 22 inches. Most of the styles are the same. There's a fringe at the front and a bit of a curl. So just.
Oh wow! Look at that, you can see.
Fantastic, isn't it? There you go. You want to give it a brush for that one as well.
Yeah, I like the length.
So It's fantastic. You know, the quality for $19.99. Keep saying that. You can't get that anywhere else but on the New Way to Shop.
I mean, they're quite secure as well. I remember back in the day, wigs never used to be secure, and wigs actually did look like wigs. These are really true to life. Right, we're going to take a break, but coming up on the New Way to Shop, we've got some great wigs and some fabulous weaves. See you in a bit.
Right, my hair, as you can see, it needs relaxing at the moment. So I'm just looking at a complete utter mess. But I just want to know what I can use for my hair. There's so many little products out there to use for my hair, and the ones that you've got, there's no information. I just need some help. Can anyone help me?
Welcome back, and with this show it's very simple. All you do is you see the number on the screen, dial the number. It's a secured PayPal site. I can't stress that enough. So all your payments are secure. So anything you see on today's show, just dial the number or send us an email and we'll ship you out your products pronto. Right, okay, earlier on we were talking wigs, but now we're going to be talking Brazilian hair. Well, not just any Brazilian hair, virgin Brazilian hair. So we have the lovely Latoya with us, and Latoya is going to be telling us all about virgin Brazilian hair.
Yes, I am indeed. Basically, virgin hair is hair that's not been processed at all.
And Fonda has actually had her hair weaved using synthetic hair. Now, I don't know about you, there's a lot of synthetic hair, but you can get different grades of synthetic hair, and this one was of not very good quality, was it,
No.
Fonda? So basically what we're going to do is show you the difference between the synthetic and the Brazilian hair. So if we just...
Yeah, I've just bundled this together for you.
Okay.
But just one point, Fonda, how much did you pay for this?
$9.99.
Yeah, it just goes to show, doesn't it?
You get what you pay for, basically.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
what I'm going to do is show you the difference. So I'm going to bond a piece of the Brazilian. This is the Brazilian hair right here.
And you can actually see the difference, can't you?
can
Straight
actually
away.
feel
you know?
that. I mean, you can't feel this at home, guys, but it's really silky.
Yeah,
so
and then
this
if
is
you
the
have
Brazilian.
a look at this one, you know, when you put your hands through it, it's not as silky smooth as it
No.
is. It's sort of like rough, very rough kind of hair. And you can see, you know, the quality of it is not as good. Can I just have a little bit you know, just to see the difference? Maybe, Sharon, if you show it over there, it'll look much better if you show it on the difference between the two hair.
I mean, the difference as well, you cannot dye this. You cannot put the straighteners through it. This is as is. So, you know, the ends are quite porous there, if you can just have a look at that. And if you
and just
put
one
the Brazilian hair next to that, you can see the difference.
when you're buying, guys, you know, just say, do you have this in deep wave? And you will tell you, yes, of course we have it in deep wave. If you look on our website, you'll see the various different textures that we have on there as well. And
so what is this one that we're actually using
this is
now?
body wave. This is
Body
body
wave,
wave. This is
right.
actually 16 inches of body wave.
Okay.
So yeah, and you can see, you know, where that sits also to give you an idea of you know, what length to actually order. And like I said before, they start at £33 for 12 inches. That is a fantastic bargain.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot get that anywhere else. You know,
That's great, man.
fantastic value. I can't, you know, every time I just keep stroking and stroking.
It's beautiful.
You like a good
How
old
does it feel?
stroke, don't you? Okay, you can actually see the difference there, quite obvious.
Yeah.
Thankfully for Fonda, her story does have a happy ending. She's well pleased with her full head of Ariana hair. So what have you learnt today, Fonda?
I won't be buying any more low quality hair.
Absolutely not. That is a definite no-no, okay? You've got the best quality here with the Ariana Brazilian hair, so we're going to stick with that. Okay, time for another break now, guys, on the New Way to Shop. See you in a bit.
Oh, hi, my name's Maria. Hair. Well, my daughter, she's got afro hair. Really, really desperate because other mothers ask me and I ask everybody else, what can I use on her hair? I find stuff, 5 minutes it works okay, but then there's chemicals in it, there's stuff in it and I don't know what's in it. Then it doesn't work, and then other mothers have got better products, and we're just finding it really, really hard to find people or access to information.
Welcome back to the new way to shop. We've been demoing wigs, we've been showing you weaves. Right, we've got a wig here for you now. We've got the lovely Sharon here modelling a wig called the Sharon. Okay, so what is it you love about this wig though, Sharon? Because I know that you usually wear a short wig, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. Usually I do wear a short one for, you know, easy access and that.
Yeah.
But I like the long one because you can put it up, you can put it in different styles.
Yeah.
It's just easier with the curls already in it. Just don't have to do
It's just a
anything.
great look, isn't it? And
Yeah,
and you know, the great thing about wigs is you can just plunk one on. Go
Yeah.
out, if you're going out clubbing, whatever, you want a daytime look, you can put a short one on, but this one is really quite glam and it looks great on you.
Very, very nice.
Love
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay, so I've got a top tip for you now, guys. If you want to know what this is really used for, it's not for babies' bums, it's actually for freshening up your wig. If you just sprinkle a little bit on like so, you don't need too much, work it through. Keep working it through like that, da, da, da. And what that does, it dries up any excess oils that are in the hair. So sometimes the wigs can get a little bit funky. You just put a little bit of this on and it's like magic, it just disappears. It's fabulous. So that's my top tip for today. And look at this amazing realistic centre parting stitched into the wig. And we have the lovely French Cecile here. Wigs are fabulous. Any nationality, you can wear them. And demoing our wig is lovely Cecile here. We've got this wig on her and I think it looks great. And my top tip for this wig is you've got to be very, very careful that you don't have your straighteners too hot. So I'll just demo this for you. These have been on 5 minutes. So these hair is fantastic synthetic hair which you can actually tongue, which I will show you like so. Let's see if we can get a curl out of this. Just make sure they're not too hot, guys. Look at that. That's the quality of the synthetic hair on these wigs. It is fabulous. You can just see that, you know, it curls quite easily. So that's my top tip for Cecile's synthetic wig. And last but not least, we have our fabulous blonde bombshell here. Now, as you can see, the fringe is slightly too long. Don't be afraid to cut your wigs. If you want to go to a salon and have it done professionally, that's fine as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit off lovely Maria's hair, like so. Just to make the fringe just a little bit shorter. It'll stop it from going in your eyes, won't it, Maria? There we go, just like so. And that just tethers the edges, feathers it, and just takes a bit of the weight out of it because it was a little bit heavy. Sometimes the wigs, the way they make wigs, it's sort of like a standard fit, fits all. So sometimes you can custom make them by simply going to your hairdressers and getting them to chop a little bit off. It's simple. Just tailor make that, just make it a bit thinner. You can see there's just taken a bit of the weight out there. And also my top tip for today is if your hair's starting to look a little bit frizzy, sometimes you get these little wisps that frizz out here, you can add just this little touch, give it a little spray of serum. I'm actually using a liquid serum. You don't need a lot of this, but that just helps it to flow and smooths down all the little flyaways you can see there. And that just makes it look a bit slicker, like so. How do you like it, Maria?
Oh, that looks wonderful.
Is that a lot better for you now?
Oh, yes.
That's great. And finally, we have the lovely Frances with us, and we're going to be talking about hair loss. Very important, because we've had you guys phoning in talking about all kinds of problems, but the one thing that kept cropping up was hair loss. We've accessed loads of pictures with the extent of how big hair loss really is. It's whether it's due to poor hair care, medical conditions, or poor diet. So Frances, tell us your story and all about, you know, why you come to be wearing weaves.
Well, just from my medication that I'm on.
Yeah.
And eventually some medication, it tells you on the, background what you might lose your hair, you might anything, you know, differently. Well,
Yeah.
mine is just like, it went thinner
Uh-huh.
than what it used to be before.
Yeah.
So that is the reason why I just decided now to actually go weave.
Yeah.
And, you know,
That's important because, you know, all is not lost. You can go for weaves, you know, just because your hair's thinning. If you find a good hairdresser, like myself, you can go and get your hair weaved. Or, you know, I'm going to stay and tongue Francis's hair, but quite often than not, when you're going to buy the hair, some of the people, they're not qualified, they're not actually trained to talk about hair, so they'll sell you things that are of an inferior quality, not like the Ariana hair. So what's happened here, Francis? You actually went in and asked for human hair, wasn't it?
yeah, well, this is 100% human hair.
So that's quite important, that, because it will say 100% human hair, and they'll get away with it because 80% of the hair is in fact actually human, but the other 20% is actually synthetic. And I'm going to demonstrate that. As I said earlier, don't have your straighteners too hot. I've put it on the hottest heat setting. Now I'm going to attempt to just put a little bit of a tongue in here. So you can see the hair is quite porous there. Now if I go onto it like that, the hair should crinkle up. And what will happen is you won't be able to curl it. So like the other hair, I don't know whether you noticed, it did a perfect curl. But if you keep doing that with your straighteners, so just imagine you've had this weave in for a few weeks, a couple of months, something like that. If you look very closely, if you look in between, this has gone quite straight, and the actual synthetic hair is shriveled up in between. So this hair will not actually last that long. They get away with it because they state that it's human hair, and it is in fact got 80% human hair, and it's mixed. So my top tip for this hair is not too hot with your straighteners again. I'm going to carry on with Francis's hair, and she's going to be looking fabulous. You won't recognise her when we finish, but that's all we've got time for this week. But stay tuned, we'll be right back next time on The New Way to Shop.
So before I go, a reminder that you can wash your wigs or weaves. I advise warm water with a small amount of oil-free shampoo. Also, if you're wearing a wig, invest in a strong hair cap. It will tie in any loose ends. And when it comes to choosing the right wig for your face shape, my top tip is small faces tend to suit short style, so short wigs. And for fuller faces, they suit long wigs.
All this thing and all this talk about new ways to shop, eh? What is this about? New way to shop for women? What about us men? I have follicles that need seeing too as well. And I need there to be a new ways to shop for men. So, let's make a stand, gentlemen, and get the women's them to vote for we. New ways to shop for men. Nice one.